Well, hello. Michael here, looking today at Psalms 51, specifically verse 1 to 3 for the exposition. This psalm, which may be subtitled, Create in me a clean heart, O God. Let's go ahead and read those three verses then. Verse 1. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness. According unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. Verse 2. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from my sins. And verse 3. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. And so we turn to the Treasure of David for the exposition, as written by Charles Spurgeon. Verse 1. Have mercy upon me, O God. He appeals at once to the mercy of God, even before he mentions his sin. The sight of mercy is good for eyes that are sore with penitential weeping. Pardon of sin must ever be an act of pure mercy, and therefore to that attribute the awakened sinner flies. According to thy loving kindness. Act, O Lord, like thyself. Give mercy like thy mercy. Show mercy such as is congruous with thy grace. Great God, thy nature hath no bound, so let thy pardoning love be found. What a choice of word is that of our English version. A rare compound of precious things, love and kindness sweetly blended in one. Loving kindness. According unto the multitude of thy tender mercies. Let thy most loving compassions come to me, and make thou thy pardons such as these would suggest. Reveal all thy gentlest attributes in my case, not only in their essence, but in their abundance. Numberless have been thine acts of goodness, and vast is thy grace. Let me be the object of thine infinite mercy, and repeat it all in me. Make my one case an epitome of all thy tender mercies. By every deed of grace to others I feel encouraged, and I pray thee let me add another, and yet greater one, in my own person, to the long list of thy compassions. Blot out my transgressions. My revolts, my excesses, are all recorded against me. But Lord, erase the lines. Draw thy pen through the register. Obliterate the record, though now it seems engraven in the rock forever. Many strokes of thy mercy may be needed to cut out the deep inscription. But then thou hast a multitude of mercies, and therefore I beseech thee, erase my sins. Verse 2. Wash me thoroughly. It is not enough to blot out the sin. His person is defiled, and he fain would be purified. He would have God himself cleanse him, for none but he could do it effectually. The washing must be thorough. It must be repeated. Therefore he cries, multiply to wash me. The dye is in itself immovable, and I, the sinner, have long laid long in it, till the crimson is ingrained. But Lord, wash and wash and wash again, till the last stain is gone, and not a trace of my defilement is left. The hypocrite is content if his garment be washed, but the true suppliant cries, wash me. The careless soul is content with a nominal cleansing, but the truly awakened conscience desires a real and practical washing, and that of a most complete and efficient kind. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity. It is viewed as one great pollution, polluting the entire nature, and as all his own. as if nothing were so much his own as his sin. The one sin against Bathsheba served to show the psalmist the whole mountain of his iniquity, of which that foul deed was but one falling stone. He desires to be rid of the whole mass of his filthiness, which though once so little observed, had then become a hideous and haunting terror to his mind. And cleanse me from my sin. This is a more general expression, as if the psalmist said, Lord, if washing will not do, try some other process. If water avails not, let fire, let anything be tried, so that I may but be purified. Rid me of my sin by some means, by any means, by every means. Only do purify me completely, and leave no guilt upon my soul. It is not the punishment he cries out against, but the sin. Many a murderer is more alarmed at the gallows than at the murder which brought him to it. The thief loves the plunder, though he fears the prison. Not so David. He's as sick of sin as sin. His loudest outcries are against the evil of his transgression, and not against the painful consequences of it. When we deal seriously with our sin, God will deal gently with us. When we hate what the Lord hates, he will soon make an end of it, to our joy and peace. Verse 3. For I acknowledge my transgressions. Here he sees the plurality and immense number of his sins, and makes open declaration of them. He seems to say, I make a full confession of them. Not that this is my plea in seeking forgiveness, but it is a clear evidence that I need mercy, and am utterly unable to look to any other quarter for help. My pleading guilty has barred me from any appeal against the sentence of justice. O Lord, I must cast myself on thy mercy. Refuse me not, I pray thee. Thou hast made me willing to confess. O follow up this work of grace with a full and free remission. And my sin is ever before me. My sin as a whole is never out of my mind. It continually oppresses my spirit. I lay it before thee because it is ever before me. Lord, put it away both from thee and me. To an awakened conscience, pain on account of sin is not transient and occasional, but intense and permanent. And this is no sign of divine wrath, but rather a sure preface of abounding favor. Yes, Jesus. Some of my friends would say, yes, Papa Jesus. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Well, trust you enjoyed the meditation. Michael here declaring yet again, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be blessed.